have this wrap for lunch, and today is a Sunday.
Vamos a ver todo lo que hay. Disimular, así el problema y la duda no nos ven pasar. El que se enoja, mi amor, pierde un turno y se baja en esta estación. Tenemos saldo deudor con el mundo ahí.
So I'm going back. It's probably 12:30 और मैं जल्दी आज इसलिए जा रही हूँ. I kind of regretted my decision कि मेरे को संडे को भी आना चाहिए because I'm very exhausted. मतलब I'm mentally exhausted because I don't think I've had the time to relax और चीज़ें organize करने का. Although it has been 1 week यहाँ पर आए हुए, बट मेरा कोई सिस्टम सेट नहीं हुआ है, मतलब टू डू माई पर्सनल थिंग्स. तो आज दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट आई हैव टू टेक अ वॉक इन द नेबरहुड एंड नेबरहुड बहुत सुंदर है पूरा. मतलब स्प्रिंगफील्ड इज़ वेरी वेरी ब्यूटिफुल एंड तो इट्स लाइक कि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा थक चुकी हूँ. थकना है एज इन इतना सारा काम है. आई नो नेक्स्ट वीक हम गोना गो टू कैलिफोर्निया. मतलब नेक्स्ट वीक भी आफ्टर 7-8 डेज. तो यही चल रहा है. आई जस्ट हैव टू फिगर आउट अ वे. मुझे आज का दिन ऑफ लेना चाहिए था, मैं ले सकती थी, एंड अभी मेरे को वापस जाकर भी कहीं जाना है. तो मैं आज का एक्सपीरियंस भी शेयर करूँगी. एंड जस्ट फॉर अ हेड्स अप, आई वॉच मतलब आई वॉज अ पार्ट ऑफ माई फर्स्ट कोड हियर. तो अब पता नहीं, लेकिन इट्स वेरी हॉट हियर. मतलब नॉट एज हॉट एज दिल्ली बट इट्स हॉट. फाइनली बस 4 मिनट की वॉक रह गई और I don't think I should have a problem in looking for my accommodation क्योंकि there's a blue door जो कि बहुत ही कैरेक्टरिस्टिक सा है. और जैसे मैंने बताया कि आज का दिन was not very exciting for me. मतलब मैं जब सुबह उठी so my phone was dead. रात को मैंने जो मेरी फर्स्ट वीडियो एडिट की थी वो सेव पे लगाई हुई थी और somehow my phone, it was just dead in the morning. Although उसमें बैटरी कम ही थी. So I woke up, मेरी वॉच भी ऑफ थी और I just did not know कि टाइम कितना हो रहा है. मुझे लगा it be really late, but मैं 5:50 के अराउंड, मैं 5:52 पे ही उठी थी. But you know when you don't wake up right, then you feel very dysphoric, and you know one of those days when you just start questioning everything. You're just not feeling right. You just want to lie in the bed, watch something. So yeah, I think I found my place. I think मैं देखते हुए भी नहीं आ रही हूँ. मैं बिना वाईफाई के, बिना नेट के, मैं 30 मिनट्स वॉक करते करते अपने हॉस्पिटल से, ओह हाँ मैं पहुँच गई. So I'm here. So it's I somehow cannot order the SIM क्योंकि वो मेरा कार्ड एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहा है. I don't know why, but I have finally reached. मुझे 50-50 भरोसा था कि I'll be able to reach, but I couldn't record much because I'm not feeling it today. Let's see what happens. अब आगे दिन में I just wanna go take a bath and देखते हैं फिर. I have to go somewhere. वहाँ भी जाते हैं. Oh shit, I had to get to the dollar store. Shit. Oh no. मुझे बीच में कुछ दिखा भी नहीं. So I'm back. You see me in some new clothes because I do not wear, like I do wear clothes but not very often I wear new clothes because most of the time I'm working and everything, and today I went to a birthday party, a kid's birthday party, and enjoyed a lot. And I had Indian food, I had samosas, noodles and everything, और बहुत अच्छा था. I just want to take this time and reflect on my day. I was feeling very down in the morning, or it was not a good day, but then I went to this birthday party, and I enjoyed a lot. I am just so thankful to all the people who make it possible. And you know, it's sometimes that it just takes a simple thing to actually make a big difference in other person's life. For example, my Airbnb host, she drove me all the way to the birthday party, and she even picked me up and she drove me all over to this place, although she lives like a 15 minutes away. So it's almost a 1 hour thing for her, like 15 minutes for her to get here and to get me to the party. Like, I don't know how much time would she had taken to, because her place was near to the place where I had to go. So she would drive 15 minutes here, take me 15 minutes there, then come 15 minutes there, take me here, and now she'll go back to her place. So and I was talking with her, and she mentioned that how difficult it has been for her. Like, she comes here on the weekends for cleaning and everything, and like in the pandemic, her son, he got depression, he got depressed, and he was on medications and everything, and she was just about to quit her job, and it was very difficult for her. And what I made out with like our conversation is, she is such a nice lady. I mean, we do have a lot of good people in the world. Like, they would go out of their way and to help you and to make a big difference in your life, although it would be difficult for them, but still they would do it for you, and उसमें उनका कोई फ़ायदा भी नहीं होता. It's just that they're doing it for you. So I think we should always remember कि क्योंकि ऐसे लोग exist करते हैं. Like, I can't do anything for my Airbnb host, like apart from staying here and paying her, but like ये तो चीज़ है ही ना, अगर मैं यहाँ रहूँगी तो मुझे पैसे भी देने पड़ेंगे. But she could have said no. Like, the day that I came to the station, she came to pick me up, and why would anybody do that? But she did it because she knew कि रात का टाइम है, it wouldn't be very safe, I'm new to the neighborhood, I wouldn't know कि कहाँ जाना है, कैसे क्या करना है. तो like I'm so overwhelmed right now कि there are like, we always talk about कि दुनिया में कितने बुरे लोग हैं, कितनी बुराई है, ये वो सब कुछ, but ऐसा नहीं है. like, सिर्फ बुरे लोग नहीं हैं, there are good people too, and I really appreciate her. And from the conversation that we had, it was amazing. It was really nice, and I wish that I can take that goodness in me, because I feel that the best thing that you can do when you see a person जो कि when you admire someone, तो आप उसकी qualities अगर अपने अंदर लेकर आते हो, I think this is the biggest thing that you could do for yourself and for them. So yeah. Good morning. So here we are. Today is a Monday, new color scrub day, wine color, and so today we are starting our day, and like all the other days, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. And today we are going to the hospital, and today, like, my main mentor is going to be my preceptor. So yeah, we'll see around. I hope I make progress today. I'll see what all to do, how many patients are there, and thankfully I'm excited for today. So I just had lunch, and it's past 2 p.m. I had it really late today because my preceptor did not ask me to have lunch. so I did not have it. When I was very hungry, my migraine was just starting. So I'm done for the day. So I'm lost. So we are ending the day, and today was a good day. Like, the first half of my day is not very good because I feel so sleepy. I don't know why. I feel so hungry all the time. So now so I'm going to the lounge to have dinner. I have my dinner at 7. It's not even 7 right now, it's 6:30. I'll go and I'll prepare the same sandwich, the green salad sandwich. And so I'm gonna go have dinner. I prefer to have dinner in the hospital क्योंकि टाइम बचता है घर जाके. मैंने काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें देखी आज. मैंने आज अपना अपकमिंग कैलिफोर्निया के ट्रिप का अकोमोडेशन जो है वो भी फाइनलाइज कर लिया है कि मुझे कौन से में रहना है, और फ़्लाइट करवानी है. आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर पीपल टू गेट अप इन इंडिया ताकि मैं बुकिंग करा सकूँ. So we are at my favorite place in the hospital. How to make the best sandwich. See, I have bread here which has cheese and everything. This is the sandwich that I made. अब मैं इसको फ्लिप करके नहीं दिखा सकती क्योंकि सब कुछ गिर जाएगा. ये ग्रीन सैलेड का बॉक्स होता है. इसके अंदर ये ऐसे आते हैं. यहाँ पे कैरेट्स होती हैं, चीज़ होती हैं, क्यूकम्बर, और दिस इज़ कैप्सिकम. आई डोंट लाइक कैप्सिकम. ये डिप होती है. इसके अंदर ये बहुत सारे लेटस. ये दीज आर द एक्स्ट्रा थिंग्स दैट आई पुट. ये पेपर और ये सब. एंड सी, सो ग्रीन सैलेड with Italian dressing. So this is the Italian dressing and I love this sandwich. This is so good. You can have as much coke as possible, but मैं अपने आप को रोक के रखती हूँ और सिर्फ पाइनएप्पल जूस प्रेफर करती हूँ, और वो भी सिर्फ इसलिए इतना सा. Here you have like ये सारे क्रीमर्स हैं, ये सारे मतलब छोटी छोटी चीज़ें हैं, ये क्रैकर्स हैं. दे कम इन अ हैंडी, मतलब कि ये बहुत काम आते हैं जब मतलब जैसे यू जस्ट वांट अ मंच ऑन समथिंग. देन यू हैव गॉट सीरियल्स, फ्रूट्स. ये कुकीज़ बहुत टेस्टी होती हैं, और चॉकलेट कुकीज़ ख़त्म हो गई हैं क्योंकि सब लोगों ने उसको खा लिया है. मतलब बहुत टेस्टी होती है. दिस इज़ द मेन स्टेशन. यहाँ पे सैलड्स लगते हैं दोपहर में, और यहाँ पे सारे सैंडविचेस जो मैं आई एम ईटिंग दिस रैप फॉर द लास्ट 4 days. इसके अंदर पूरे चिप्स होते हैं, और ये सूप स्टेशन होता है जिसमें कि एक ही दिन वेजिटेरियन सूप था. देयर इज़ अ माइक्रोवेव ऑल्सो. एंड हियर यू हैव, अभी ये खाली है. ये ऊपर सारी पुडिंग्स हैं. यहाँ पे फ्रूट्स होते हैं यूजुअली, यहाँ सैलड्स होते हैं, और नीचे ड्रेसिंग्स और मिल्क. एंड हियर यू हैव वाटर. तो बहुत अच्छा लाउंज है. एंड हियर आई सिट एंड हैव just to flush down everything. Orange juice बहुत ही ज़्यादा खट्टा होता है. I like this one. I wish chocolate cookie होती है, बहुत टेस्टी होती है. It's very very delicious. But I should go back upstairs क्योंकि sign out हो रहा होगा, and I have to meet my पुराने वाले प्रिसेप्टर ताकि मैं अपनी पेंडिंग केस रिपोर्ट की बात कर सकूं. जाते हुए आई ऑलवेज चेक कि मैंने कोई सामान तो नहीं छोड़ दिया. मुझे थोड़ा जल्दी जाना चाहिए क्योंकि आई हैव टू, जो पहले मेरे प्रिसेप्टर थे मतलब कल तक, वो अब नाइट्स करने लगे हैं, तो अब वो साइन आउट के लिए आए होंगे नाउ दैट वील बी लीविंग. सो आई हैड अ नाइस डे टुडे. फटाफट चलते हैं.
Vamos a ver todo lo que hay. Disimula, así el problema y la duda no nos ven pasar. El que se enoja.
So I'm finally back, and as I mentioned, today's day was nice. I'm gonna share my experience today, and like I mentioned that I try to do something new each and every day, and I usually reach home at 7:45. So first I'll share my experience, and I'm gonna tell you two things that I observed. So I went in the morning, then I started my day late today a bit because I woke up late, then my preceptor came late, then we went. And you know what the good thing about rotating with a lot of people is that you get to know their learning style, you get to network, you get to learn a lot of new things about people, because it's not just about networking and USMLE and this and that. You're going to have conversations. So I mean, I shouldn't say that you should be interesting enough, but you should know what to talk and what you like, so that you can, actually discuss common interests with other people. That is how you know that, yeah, you can connect. Now that I can have conversations with people, be it an Indian or an American or other IMGs, I feel confident that yes, I can communicate with them, I can understand the system. And when you know about their stories, okay, they've also had a tough journey, you kind of connect. Because matching and not matching, as I say, is another story, but this is the kind of experience that you are never ever going to get. So yeah, make most of it and enjoy it, absorb everything. That is at least what I have understood up until now. And so yeah, I started my day late and I was very sleepy, very hungry. I don't know why. Then so the bad thing about rotating with a lot of peoples is that you kind of take time to understand the way they function, and you also have to kind of adapt every time they you change the preceptor. So today I had a new preceptor, but actually this preceptor I'm gonna be rotating for the whole week now, because when I came I rotated with a preceptor for 2 days, then another preceptor for 4 days, and now he's going to be the one, and he showed me the ventilator settings. Because ventilator has got so many settings, it's like easy to understand a bit, because I've given step 2 and I also have to record my step 2 experience. So what happens is that he was showing me stuff and I could understand a bit, because step 2 has a major chunk as the ventilator settings, what PEEP is, what tidal volume is, everything. So if you're coming for rotations after giving your step 2, it's going to be very, very like not very, very, but it's going to be relatively easier for you, because you understand things. You understand, because what your mind doesn't know, your eyes can't see, right? So then yeah, the most boring part of the rounds is the rounds with the pharmacist, because they are all talking about doses and everything and replacing drugs with the other. I don't understand it, and I find it to be the most boring thing. And there was a topic that we discussed in the morning, like not discussed, but my preceptor just gave me a hint of it, which is euglycemic diabetic ketoacidosis. I hadn't heard of it before, like how come diabetic ketoacidosis could be euglycemic. So but then I read on it when we came back to the office. I read on it. I asked my preceptor that if I could prepare a talk on it, like a discussion kind of a thing. So he said go ahead. Then I like studied about it. I read a paper or two from PubMed and everything, and then I prepared a talk with all the topics in place and everything. And then yeah, he liked it. We discussed over it. And the good part is, like, my last preceptor, I mentioned that he has a transition from days to night. So my current preceptor, who was my preceptor today, he took over his patients. So I have like that continuity, because the patients are the same. The two things that I wanted to share today were that what happens is that usually after dinner I'm outside. I might record some videos or do something, but today I like went inside the office and I was there for the sign outs. So I just wanted to tell you what sign outs are. Sign outs are when you are transitioning from day to night or night to day. Like it's 7 to 7. I go in the morning at 7 and I leave at 7 p.m. So like outside of this time there's going to be the night team who's going to be taking care of the patients. So when we come in the morning, we take a sign out from the night team sign outs to us. They give us all the information, like if I am an attending and somebody else is an attending, so the attendings who are going to be there during the night shift, they're going to sign out to us and like tell me that, okay Niharika, these are all your patients and this is the update with them. Like it's just like a story. They tell you a story that oh, I was giving this because this happened. So they're just going to be telling very brief stories, and what people do here is that they have got a list list of patients. I'll show you the list because my preceptors very commonly like print those lists so that I also have an update of what's going on with the patient. So it's going to be their location, it's going to be their name, attendings, they have a sticky note of what the patient has, like all the major problems, his comorbidities, anything significant, any suspicious labs, anything to correct, if you need to make a transfer, you need to add a medication, anything significant is going to be written in that sticky note, and they print out that list and then they follow up that list, and during sign out, whatever are the updates, they are going to give it to the other person. So that is how sign outs happen here. So like my preceptor, the attending, he sign out to the night team right now. So I was listening to it. So it's very comprehensive. Like if I have 5 patients, I'm gonna tell 5 different stories of those 5 patients. If the patient is stable, he's critical, he needs to be taken care of, or maybe we want to withdraw the care, we need to talk to the family, we are waiting on a referral or a consult, or anything can happen. So that is how sign outs happen. And the other thing that I asked my preceptor today was that since the time that I've come here, it's the ICU. Like ICU means you are going full on. I mean, you have turned all your modes on. But here, I haven't seen people like doctors prescribing anything more than Zosyn. Zosyn is piperazine and tazobactam. Then vancomycin is very commonly used. These are the two drugs, like 2 antibiotics, which are used the most. Apart from that, in this 1 week, I've just seen 1 patient getting doxycycline. I have not seen patients getting fluoroquinolones, not getting macrolides, linezolid and everything. They are not being used. So I asked my preceptor today that why do they not use antibiotics? So he said that we use antibiotics very, very judiciously here, and in case you want to give the bigger antibiotics, you can't give it without infectious disease consult. So that's a big thing here, that you can't give antibiotics without the consent of infectious diseases. So that's a thing here. And now I've asked my preceptor to like give me 2 patients tomorrow. I can prepare cases, I can take the care of those patients, I can maybe add notes or something. Apart from that, I want to tell you, sometimes I feel that I should make a separate video on rotations, but I've just started my rotations. It's just been 1 week. Today I complete 1 week of my rotations, and so yeah, I feel that it's very, very cold in the hospitals, very cold, especially people coming from India. We are used to very hot temperatures. You are not going to sweat here. You are not going to sweat in the sense when even if you are in the sun, you're not going to sweat. But in the hospitals, this protects me. Like if you're coming here, do buy under scrubs. Earlier I was thinking of not buying. I thought why to buy, but get good under scrubs. I got all of my scrubs from Kanya Med, and I have 4 of them, 4 different colors, and one of them I have an extra scrub which I got from my hospital, like from my college. So, and I have these under scrubs and they are really, really good. I have some free time today. I have to book my accommodation and everything. And also one more thing to mention, that yesterday when I was walking, so I saw a very beautiful picture of Abraham Lincoln outside a outside a cafe, and it was written, the best way to predict the future is to create it. So one cup at a time. So, and there is Lincoln Museum. We have his presidential house. So he was the 16th president of the US, because I read it, I did not know it. So I read the history of Springfield a bit. I got to know that Springfield is the capital of Illinois, and Abraham Lincoln had been living here before he became the president. He had his presidential campaign here. So make sure when you go to a certain place and you look things, you just be curious and find out about it. I think the next Sunday that I would get a leave, maybe I could leave 1 or 2 days early from my rotations, and maybe roam around and look around, and maybe on a Sunday I can go and see the museum, his house and everything. So I think that could be fun.
Lo que